what I would say is academies and football clubs, with the sort of advancement of EPPP, they understand that the environment that they're putting a lot of young boys into, and young girls, that there has to be things put in place to make sure that everything is done correctly. Now, I'm talking from a safeguarding point of view. I'm talking from a rejection point of view. You know, I've been through that system. It wasn't an academy system when I was 15, 16 at Crystal Palace. It was a very harsh environment then. But that's what it was then. You know, we can't turn the clock back and say they should have done it. Now, everyone recognises that we have to have everything in place to make sure moving forward that if they suffer rejection, that they're able to handle it, that there's aftercare. It has to happen. And, you know, Cardiff, fair play to them, put their hands up. It doesn't sound like it was a great environment, but of course, you know, they can tell you, or finding of the report can tell you. But I know a lot of clubs, they have education and welfare officers now. Very, very important role. A massive, massive role at any football club, with regards to making sure that the players, if they have any issues, that they're dealt with correctly and handled right by the football club, and the processes are put in place to make sure that that happens. When it doesn't happen, then yeah, I think clubs should be taken to task. Yeah.
Yes.
Because we're talking about young people. It's a club that I've got a lot of time for, from sort of my playing days way back in the 90s. And when I went back as manager, it was, you know, a real proud moment. They were 20th at the time. We finished 10th. Really got it going, got everyone behind us. Managed to bring in some good players, but sadly, a lot of real serious injuries. You know, I'm not just talking about the 2-3 weekers here. You know, Tom Hopper, who just came back and scored last week, got 7 in 14. He was terrific. Hurt his knee, been out for 12 months. Minus 25 at the minute. You know, goal difference, which is always a big thing, especially when you're down in the lower reaches, that it could be goal difference to stay up or go down. So is he going to claw that back? Maybe not, but they're going to have to sort of chip away at it. But confidence is obviously very, very low. You know, I can see that, and we can all see that. What the players absolutely 100% needed is a manager. Now they've got a manager, they've got a coaching team in place. They've got a massive game tomorrow, which actually is quite a good game for them. Ipswich at home. I know Ipswich have been flying.
It's like, why not?
Yeah, exactly. Let's get on with it. Everyone's expecting us to lose, so let's just get on with it, and you never know what can happen. Now, it's going to be tough, no doubt about it, but he's got plenty of games. They're not cut adrift, but what is it, 8 points?
Yeah.
Again, coming back to my 3-game week, I'm going to keep saying this.
I don't blame you.
There's a few of them.
The 3-game,
You can do that in 1 week.